Men have been molested too. But you never heard and you never hear anything about it. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Akisha D. Cruz. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of the D. Cruz family. Well, you guys know if you're not a part of the D. Cruz family, it's simple, right? It's just a like, share, and subscribe to this video, guys. Tell me what you think. You know, if there's any upgrade, well, you know, help a sister out. Anyhow, I do apologize for not being consistent. I was out for a month. You know, I moved from one place to the next, so I tried to get everything together, like with work and unpacking and getting settled. So I was out for a month doing my thing, but now I'm back, and I can promise you guys that you will get at least 2 videos per week coming your way. Well, as far as I can remember, the last video that I posted, I spoke on how men should treat women, and I outlined some of my opinion on how I think women should be treated. Well, the way I think I should be treated. You know, I even outlined some of the bad ways because women settle for bad treatment from men at times, and that is so not good. Maybe because they don't know any better, or maybe because they just like it. Because they have women that settle for those things, you know, like women have to get it. If my, you know, sometimes your husband have to shout and yell and hit you. No. I don't settle for that because I know I'm worth more than that. Alright? I'm a queen. Come on. Should be treated as one. So today I will be speaking on the opposite. Because it have wonderful men that treat women the way that they're supposed to be treated, that do everything, that will sacrifice their last, that will give their last, do their best. And yet still there are some women out there who take advantage of those men. And it eats me up. You know, it's like the mothers just take the time to groom them and to form them, and there are other women out there who just mess that up, and there are people who are praying to have one of those type of men in their life. You know, it's like, for example, it have men that will do everything. He will wash, he will cook, he will clean, he will go to work, he will do everything. And the woman at home is just like, yo, I don't have to do nothing, my husband just do everything. No, you're making it bad for other women out there. You are. Men are human beings at the end of the day, and they shouldn't be treated the way some women treat men. It has some women that literally beat men. Like, for real, it's vice versa. If you don't like something for yourself, why do it to other people? I wouldn't like nobody beating on my sons. Like, hell no. And I wouldn't want them to be beaten on nobody else, girl child or girl children. It's not right. So it's like what you don't want for yourself, you don't do to others. Alright? So let's get down to it. There are men who will go out there and be breadwinners. You know, bring home the little bacon and the whole chicken, sometimes a duck or a turkey. And there are women who will be at home just lying there and take up Facebook and take up Instagram and TikTok and all that, and don't have the time to at least get up and brush her teeth. The same way he leave her in the morning, he came back and she's the same way in her nightie, in her nightwear. Well, we say nightie, we in the Caribbean. Come back and meet her in her nightie and she lie down there, you know, the place ain't clean, food ain't cook, she never bathe, take a bath, have a shower, nothing. And those things are terrible. Not because a man will do whatever, you're gonna take advantage of it. I know they normally say, well, this is not 1970s or whatever the case is, you know. But say you have to get up and help, one hand don't clap, two. And if a man can do that, you can do something to contribute. You know, it done faster. You get things done better. It wouldn't be a pressure on one person only. It wouldn't. And women, stop talking to these men as if they are your child. Some of y'all can't even talk to your children like that. You talk to them anyhow just because they love you. That love could eventually die, you know. And then you'll be wondering what you did. So talking to him anyhow. Once in a while, cook him a meal. Serve him. Even though he liked to cook and he liked to do everything. But, you know, you could surprise him. Don't leave everything on him. Do what you have to do. Stop disrespecting men. Some of y'all shame them on the road. And you go on. Just because he's easy and he won't say anything and he's not the type that will disrespect you, I will say. They have men that don't disrespect women, period. And women take advantage of those things. Why? If you want to be treated as a queen, treat him as a king too. It's vice versa, as I always say. Do unto others, you will like do unto you. Alright? So I don't think we should be bashing men and disgracing them and embarrassing them and beating them out and cussing them out. No. You don't want those things. And women, mothers, let me tell you something. Don't be one-sided. Just as when a man will hit your girl child and you will go to the end to see him go to prison and to see him be battered and get justice because he hit your girl child, or you might beat him up or set up people to beat him up, whatever. Men these days hide their emotion because they think that if they cry, people laugh at them. Society shame them. So they feel shame, they feel embarrassed. But just the same way you will go to the end to protect your daughter, at least you could do that for your son. He have feelings. You understand? And just as you can protect your daughter, I think you can be a mother as well and protect your son-in-law too. Don't be one-sided. Do it. Not because he's a man that means your daughter should be doing him everything and it should be okay. It's not okay. Men are so underrated because society see them as they're supposed to always be strong. Their head's supposed to be always lifted high. There are things that they should not do, as disrespect women, hit women and all of that. But what about when it's been done to them? What society say about that? Men have feelings. Men have emotion. But some of them don't show it. Some of them do show it. And when some of them retaliate, they are the bad ones. It's not supposed to be like that. Because they have some men, when they cannot take it anymore, they do certain things, you know, that no one expected them to do. Because he's always quiet and he's always easy. But every rope have an end. And the only time he was going to sit and take the disrespect and take everything that you have to offer to him. No. He wouldn't. Men want to be loved. And they, you know what is sad about it? It has some men that came from backgrounds that where they weren't loved. No. The parents have or had less time with them because they are boys. You know, they all the attention and all the love go to the girl child and all the protection. Not because they name men that mean they don't want protection too. And parents get it twisted. They will send the boy children out in the road to play and to line with boys, but they keep the girl children home with their books and reading the Bible. Yes, that is right. But what happened to the boys too? What happened to the men? They eventually grow and turn men, and whatever you instill in them, that's what they go to do. So mothers that have boy children, groom them from now. Groom them. They need our love. They need our protection too. Because a lot of things happening to men and boy children these days, and because of society, I will say again, they don't want to say. Men have gone through domestic violence too. But people never did anything about it. Because what? The name men. Because the name men. No one have done anything about it. Just as how you can protect your girl children, you can protect boys. And just as how you can stand up for your daughter, you can stand up for your son-in-law. Because men have been going through so much. And some of them reach the breaking point where they retaliate and do stuff. And then the law take it in their hands. You know the funny thing about it is? The funny thing about it. A woman will go to the police station. She will lodge a complaint if she has been raped or if she has been abused. The police will come, sorry. They will come and they will do. But let a man go to the police station and say that has been happening to him or he has gone through that. Do you think anything will be done about it? Because you know why? He is a man. They will end up laughing at him. He will end up being a mocking stop. But those things need to stop. And the things that he didn't get from being a child to a teenager, now he has been a grown man and he's with a woman and he's looking for those things. And then he can't get it. He's not getting it. The thing is that he hasn't got it, but he know how to show it. Don't get twisted. There are people out there who haven't received love, but yet they're giving it because they wish and hope and pray that one day someone will love them, someone will appreciate them, someone will cherish them. At least someone will be grateful and see that, okay, he's loving me. Let me love him. There are men out there who cries, want it. But we women these days don't care. Because he ain't man, well, yeah. He ain't man, he's supposed to always be strong. If we see him crying, we tell him a lot of things and we go on and we go on. We don't take the time to go and sit and have a mutual conversation and show sympathy, at least sympathize with him. You know? No. Some of y'all just focus on the money. As soon as he walks through the door, they just want money. Whole week you're doing nothing. You're cooking, washing, cleaning, not even bathing. But when Friday reach, or the fortnight up, or the month up, you're well dressed up and everything, waiting on the money. Where is the love? Where is it? Where is it? I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired. Because some women make it bad for others. They make it bad. And then the women who deserve to be loved, some women will show them. They just wouldn't do it anymore. Because they reach a breaking point, like, what the hell? Why show women love? They don't appreciate it. And when you do meet a woman that will show him love now, it will be hard for her because he won't show it back. So women know what you're doing. Stop treating men like that. They're human beings too. They have emotions. Sit and talk with them. Have a mutual conversation. For heaven's sake, just ask them how the day been. That might go a long way. Don't just bash them because they name men. Don't. Because we parents take our time. You need to, when you're taking a woman out, you open the door for her. Yes. You pull her chair. It takes a lot for us mothers to do those things. And then when they're doing that to certain women, they don't care and they don't appreciate it. You too lovey-dovey. You know? Come on, women. We need to stop her against stuff. And just as how you wouldn't want a man to do certain things to you, don't do it to him. It's a vice versa something. And this thing have to stop. It have to. Men are human beings. They are seen less in society if they cry and if they speak their mind, or if they act out in certain way. People will put them at a certain level. People will start talking. But it's not that. Men have certain ways of showing the emotions. Some of them cry and some of them don't. Men are being stressed. Men are going through stress too. And the woman in the house just don't care. That's why I see certain men go out there, they start drinking, they start smoking. They even start cheating. Because they're looking for something that the wife, the girlfriend, or the children mother not giving. And then you sit at home wondering what you do. What you did wrong. They're human being. They need to be loved. They need to be cherished. Don't take that for granted. Don't. If you find a good man, do everything you can and hold him. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright? Thank you so much for being a part. Like I said before, and I will always ask you guys, just remember to like, share, and subscribe. Alright? Help us out. Thank you so much. Peace.